everyone, I'm going to show you how I do my updated lip routine today.
Let's get started, and I'll link all the items in the description box. Step 1, the foundation that I use on my face, whether it be a cushion foundation or like beauty blender. I put it on my lips, on the top part, and you just conceal the top part of your lip a little bit like that, and then just leave it like that. And then I go in with Judy Doll, and it's a contour palette. So I'll go in with this darkest shade right here with a flat brush that looks like this. So then I put it right here in between my Cupid's bow all the way up to my nose. This will create a shadow that makes your nose and your lip, the space between it, appear shorter. And in turn, it will make your lips just more full on top once we're done with this whole process. After this, I use NYX Nude Beige. It's just a pencil. And what I do is create a shadow under your lip right here. It gives it an illusion of it being fuller on the bottom. And I have a lip brush that is very dense and domed. You can blend that out to where it creates a shadow right under your lip. See how there's a shadow now? So I'll move on to the top of the lip. So I'll go from where my lip is and shade it a little bit halfway. That creates a deeper shadow there. And then I'm gonna start drawing an exaggerated peak on your lip. Don't worry if it's too harsh, we will blend it all out. From here, I go right here on the corner of my lip and I draw a line that goes diagonally up this way. It will give an illusion of an upturned lip. And then I drag it to connect to this little peak I just made. See? Do the same on this side. And then we can grab our little lip brush and blend any of those harsh lines out to create a shadow. So you'll start seeing a shadow. You can brush up, and then as you get towards the lip, brush down. Corner of the lips, blend it out. Now, on the bottom here, I kind of exaggerate the shadow. So I follow the contours of my lip and draw along the outside to create a shadow. I'm not drawing, none of these lines am I drawing inside of my lip. I'm drawing these lines on the outside of my lip line. This color creates a shadow on my skin, giving the illusion of fuller lips. I go from here where I did draw this line under my lips here, and I drag it out to meet the corner of my lip. And then I take this lip brush and just blend it out, and it will create a nice shadow. So my lips already look a little fuller. And then I go in with MAC, and this is Spice. So it's their lip pencil. And with this, I'll go down here. Now I'm drawing it on my lip, on this one, but on the very outsides of it. So here, it's more of a burgundy brown shade. And here, I'm drawing outside of my lip, exactly where I drew the brown for this area. Right here, the points of my lips and the Cupid's bow. So you can draw a line like that, just like a flat line. And then from here, you can do the points of your lips. So look like a triangle up, like cat ears. And then you come back into your lip like this, like drawing a heart. And now I have a different brush. This one is also a lip brush, but just in a different color. I use this for all of my pinker and red shades that I need to blend out. So you can stretch your lips out a little bit to make the blending a lot easier. So tighten it, blend it out to the corners. And then right here, you blend it out like that. Follow that heart-shaped line that you made. And then right here, you can blend into your lip. There we go. And we can take residual and blend it out to the corner to make everything cohesive. And then I'm using this little highlighter. It gives the skin this type of highlight to it. So I'm gonna put it right here at the very top of my lip, like that. I take my brush and I brush it out a little bit, keep it within that area so it gives it a little bit of a lift. And next, I'm gonna go in with Christian Dior It looks a lot like Spice, like the pinker berry side. You can use whatever shade you want. So the idea is to have an all over shade that is lighter, and then another shade that will be concentrated on the inner parts of your lips that will be a darker color or a more brighter and pigmented color, so that you can tell that there's a difference, hence ombre effect. So you want to be able to have that distinction so that you can see that type of, otherwise you're doing all this work for no reason. So what I do is I don't put it on my whole lip. I put it on basically here on the insides of my lip, but almost to the outsides of my lip line. Almost, but we're staying within the lip line. So that, same with the bottom. Like that. See how it doesn't go all the way? I didn't put it out onto my natural lip line. So now I will take my lip brush and just blend it out. And you can blend it out to your lip line on the bottom. The bottom lip can be more pigmented. And then here, I just blend it out to where it just stays within the area that I put the actual lipstick on. Now, a different color that I'm putting on. See how it's darker red, and this one was more like a pinky, more natural shade. The darker red will go into the most inner parts of your lip, right here. And then same here. And then you keep the darkest part on the inside. And then this you can blend out. And then down here on the bottom lip, I like to blend it out even more to where I have drawn some of the brown lip liner. And then here, very lightly blend it out to the inside part of your lips. Should be covered with the darkest shade or the brightest shade, whichever way you want to go. Don't forget the corners. And then you can take whatever's left of here and put it on the very top of your Cupid's bow, even outside of the line, and just swipe it down. And then your highlight is still there. See? And after this, you can put a gloss on it if you want, or just leave it like this. It's pretty moisturized. This is what it looks like. Very natural, it's not overdrawn, it's light and pretty. You can wear it anywhere, to school, to the office, to work. And then throughout the day, I like to reapply with two things. So I reapply with Vaseline and a color that is very similar to what I have put on. So I use this Vaseline Advanced Healing. It's like a lip therapy. Comes with a top like that, and you just squeeze it out like that. So put some on here, and so it's nice, and it's exactly like a tub of Vaseline. That's just all it is. It's just nice to have this in a tube. It's sanitary, and you can just take it anywhere in your purse. And this one is Honey Melting Lip. I've talked about this in my other vlog. I usually carry this around, and this is by Nature Republic in the shade Coconut, and that's the color. See how closely it matches, and it matches this color. I don't do this whole lip thing throughout the day. I don't do this whole process. That's too many products to carry around. I'd be carrying around all of this around all day, and that's too much. So all I do is carry these two things around, and this is more of it's like a moisturizing, balmy, like a gloss. So you see how shiny it is? It has a lot of moisture to it. So throughout the day when I eat and stuff, I just like dab it and just put it on. It'll be glossier.
This is the final look. Hope you all learned something. Stay tuned for more videos to come.